A bird, huh? What'd I tell you? They die dropping out of the skies round here. But I never see 'em. Did you? Well, we made it through lunch all right, but I tell you the truth, I couldn't keep up with all the crisscrossing between who wanted out, who wanted in, who was gonna get, who was gonna be forgot. Now, I may not be telling it straight because, as I said, this all happened about 50 years ago, 3 of which I've been dead. But one thing I still remember, I felt something brewing in the air that day, something like a storm coming up. Not the kind of storm that blows and roars from heaven. This was the kind of thunder only people with discontent and aching hearts could make. How long you been standing there, Lewis?
Seemed like 6 years.
7.
I never was good at sneaking up on you.
Not as good as sneaking out. Don't you dare tell me I got older.
Oh, no need telling me what I don't see. You look just fine to me, sugar.
Sugar? Don't you sugar me, Lewis. You left all the sugar in the bowl when you walked out.
I suppose you're right.
Don't have to suppose. I said it, so I'm right. You get short or something?
Just a little bit. Give a haircut to them kids all them years will unstraighten a man's back, but I mean it sincerely when I say you're looking mighty fine, Clemmer.
Well, I can look better than this, but I wasn't going to dress up and give this meeting any more importance than it deserved. You just passing through these parts?
I might just pass through, but I was hoping I might not.
You hungry?
For your cooking? Always.
I got some pecan pie left over. Josie made me set aside for you. I was going to throw it out.
May I shed a minute? I remember when Josie was this high. You still running this family, Clemmer?
Ain't much family left to run. Mrs. Hines got divorced. She's Miss Robbins now. And Mr. Hines ain't hardly Mr. Hines no more. Gave up his business after one heart attack too many.
I'm sorry, I didn't know.
Of course you didn't know. Don't got no mailman knows where you live.
I tried calling.
How hard you try? 'Cause I never got no messages.
I said I tried. I didn't say I called. Couldn't get up the nerve. I didn't think you want to hear anything I had to say.
No, I didn't. What makes you think I want to hear it now?
Because when I called, you didn't say nothing about someone else.
You men are funny. You think I've been sitting here for 7 years twiddling my thumbs waiting for you to come back? I have made my share of friends, Lewis. I did not twiddle my thumbs alone. But I didn't attach to nobody because I never met a man more dependable than you. Which tells you what a low opinion I got of men.
Well, you don't look older, Clemmer, but you sure put on a hard edge.
I didn't put it on, you left it with me. Why you keep looking at me out the side of your head? You got the arthritis, Lewis?
No, I'm just blind in this eye. Been blind in her about 4 years now.
Is that the truth? I'm sorry, I never wished you no harm, Lewis.
Oh, it ain't your fault. Doctor said it was that cataract.
I was wondering why you didn't think I looked any older. I did wish bad things on you, Lewis. But I never said them loud enough for the Lord to hear. Well, you just sit there and look what you can see of the scenery, and I'll go get you some of that pie.
Hi, Vinny Vivasi.
Louis Barnett.
You work here, Lewis, or were you invited to this tuna luncheon?
No, I'm just here to see Clemmer.
Oh, I got you, meeting. I'm here to see Josie. Have you seen her?
Not since she was a teenager.
No, I'm looking for her today. I need to find her. Where is she?
She over that way attending a bird funeral.
Thank you, Miss Clem. Nice making the contact, Lou. See ya. Miss Clem, let me say your tuna fish was immensely tasteable.
Tasteable.
I'll put some cream on it for you.
Maybe I shouldn't eat that until you hear what I got to say.
You should have told me before I put the cream on it. But all right, go on, I'll listen.
Well, I'll be the first to say I have not always lived a righteous life, and...
No, you be the second one to say it, because I was the first one to say it.
Will you let me speak, Clemmer? If you're going to listen, then listen. I always had to be a man that was on the move. Couldn't get that Navy life out of my system. I lived with a woman in Chicago once who didn't know I was married. I had a child with a woman in St. Louis who didn't care if I was married or not. I supported the child till I lost my job. I lost the women when I lost my eye. Seemed like those losses just keep piling up on me. I guess you don't want to hear about Pittsburgh.
I wish I didn't hear any of that, because it just proved what a cold and heartless woman I am. Because I have no compassion for your pain or your losses or your sightlessness. I was brought up in a church not to be a vengeful woman, but by God, if I was you, I'd do everything in my power to protect that other eye.
I can't change what was done wrong to you.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't give you back the years that was lost to you.
Mm-hmm.
And I wouldn't blame you if you chase me out of this chair and out your sight right now.
Mm-hmm.
Clem, I can't keep apologizing if you're just gonna everything I got to say now.
I don't hear no apologizing. All I hear is what you can't help, can't fix, or can't give back to me. What you coming around here for anyway? You don't need me, and I don't need you. You won't have no trouble finding yourself another woman. Just keep that blind eye closed. They'll think you're winking at them.
You're the only woman I want, Clemmer.
Since when? What's so special about me, Lewis, that you have to come see once every 7 years?
Meaning, why did I up and leave in the first place? Well, lately I've been asking myself that very question.
If it just come up lately, I ain't interested.
What? Do you always have to have the last word? No man likes a woman that has to have the last word. I never did.
All right, go on. Say what's on your mind.
I know what it meant to you to be without a child. And when that doctor told you you'll never be able to have one of your own, I thought it was because of that scuffle we had on the stairs when you found out about some bad things. I thought I killed every child you could have ever had. But you looked at that doctor and you said, as long as I got my Lewis, God must still love me. I never felt guilt like that in my whole life. And it was that guilt that drove me away. Because I had no call getting so much love from such a good woman.
That's right. You didn't. But there was something I never told you. I knew I could never have a child long before I fell down those stairs. And I didn't tell you about it after the accident because I thought your guilt would keep you from ever leaving me. Well, we was both wrong, wasn't we?
Yes. But if you didn't tell me before, why are you telling me now?
Because it was time for me to unload something that was sitting heavy on my conscience. Just because you was a sinner, Lewis, don't mean I was a saint.
You don't have to be so hard on yourself, Clemmer.
Yes, I do. Because I ain't through accusing you yet. The truth is, wasn't your guilt that drove you away. You just had a roving eye for other women's. And the Lord fixed that, didn't he?
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
What a pair of fools and liars we were, Lewis.
Ain't that the truth?
But maybe it was all God's plan. Maybe I was meant to lose you and find someone like Josie to fill my life.
Well, if that was God's plan, maybe he ain't finished yet.
Meaning what?
Meaning Josie's getting older and she's about to get on with her own life. Maybe it's time for me to reach into yours.
You looking for me to take care of you? I ain't the Lord's unemployment office, you know.
I can find work, always have.
Cutting hair.
No. Had to stop cutting hair because of this. Woke up one morning and it just went dead on me. I can't hold scissors in it, and this the hand I had my talent in.
Well, you are something, ain't you, Lewis? If you got any more things that have gone dead or ain't working, tell me now and get it over with.
No, that's it. Besides my blind eye and dead fingers, I'm as healthy as a horse.
A horse like that would have trouble finding work, too. No, it's too late, Lewis. Too late for me to ever get hurt like that again.
You won't get hurt like that again because I'm a changed man, Clemmer.
I can see that from here, Lewis.
You think about it. I got a friend down the road that owned the gas station. I can stay with him for a few days.
I'd have felt a lot more wanted than needed if you'd come back here before all hell broke loose in your body.
I can see what I want, and I have enough strength in my good hand to take care of us both, Clemmer. Just ponder it. That's all I ask.
You didn't eat your pie.
I'll take it with me if you don't mind.
Lewis, I got a lot of extra work to do around here today. I guess I could use another hand.
You mean this one?
Excuse me for laughing.
Oh, that's okay. That's more than I was hoping for.
You can stay till after dinner if you want.
Now, that's more than I was expecting.
I'll tell you the truth, Lewis. I'm puzzled. Because I don't know who the Lord's looking after now. You or me.